Welcome back to another episode of Navigating Data, the Apollon podcast. We are Sam and Alex.
Product information isn't just some back-end task anymore, is it?
No, not at all. If we look at what our sources are saying, it's uh, fundamentally transformed. It's now the central foundational driver for today's customer experiences.
Right.
You just can't deliver a great digital experience if the data powering it is fragmented or, incomplete.
And that shift in importance, it forces this critical architectural question that every single company in digital commerce has to answer.
Which is?
Are the existing functions of the product catalog, the one built right into your commerce platform, are they really sufficient? Or is a dedicated standalone product information management system the strategic necessity it seems to be?
We've spent a lot of time analyzing this dilemma for our clients, and the conclusion is, well, it's surprisingly straightforward, but people often overlook it. A dedicated system for product information management is not a replacement for your commerce platform. It's an absolutely essential complement. It acts as the strategic content engine that feeds the transaction platform.
So our mission in this deep dive is to really unpack why product information management has to be seen as so much more than just a catalog.
Exactly.
We need to analyze the limitations of those traditional commerce systems and show how a centralized data hub transitions a company into true product experience management.
And as we go, we can talk about how our OMN Accelerator framework provides that comprehensive, out-of-the-box solution for businesses that really demand an instant, measurable ROI.
Let's start with the fundamental architecture, because I think this is where the confusion often lies.
Okay.
What are standard commerce platforms actually built to handle, and what critical function do they, purposely ignore?
Commerce platforms are all about speed and transaction.
That's their core strength, right?
Right.
Taking that minimal set of data, usually a SKU, price, inventory, maybe a basic description, and displaying it to get a sale and a secure checkout.
They are totally optimized for that moment of truth, the transaction itself.
But that moment of truth is preceded by hundreds of moments of discovery and, comparison.
And that's where the native catalog limitation becomes a really painful constraint for growing businesses.
It really is.
Commerce platforms consistently fail to provide the comprehensive enrichment, the ongoing maintenance, and the scalable distribution of rich product content across all touch points.
Exactly. The architectural difference is really volume versus depth. A commerce platform's product model is typically pretty flat. It's geared towards those immediate transactional needs.
Right.
But robust product information management is required because modern retail, it demands extreme depth. We're like managing 50 attributes, technical specs, safety certifications, localized descriptions.
And trying to force all of that enrichment into a transactional database just cripples its performance. It slows down the entire front end.
That distinction, transactional speed versus enrichment depth, that's the key architectural insight.
Yeah, and when you try to use the commerce catalog as your single source of truth, you just create technical debt and bottlenecks, especially when you face channel diversity.
Channel diversity is the biggest killer of efficiency, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It's not just one website.
No. We are talking about everything from high-resolution print catalogs to condensed social media shops to hundreds of specific third-party marketplaces like Amazon and eBay.
And even internal things like physical point-of-sale systems or sales apps.
And every single one requires product data to be syndicated in a unique, custom formatted feed.
And that's precisely why a dedicated product information management system is so necessary.
Right.
Its core function is to centralize and standardize all of that complex product information, including every associated digital asset management file, the images, the videos, the documents.
It becomes the authoritative single source of truth for the entire organization.
And by acting as that content hub, the product information management system ensures immediate consistency.
Not just for the online shop, but crucially for the sales teams, the marketing department, the service agents. They're all communicating the exact same brand-compliant product message.
Regardless of where the customer is interacting with you, that reduces so much internal friction and consumer confusion.
Okay, let's transition to the specific functions then.
Yeah, let's do it. For someone listening, what exactly does a dedicated product information management system do that a basic catalog just can't be expected to manage?
It really manages complexity and quality at scale. So the first crucial element is robust governance and quality assurance.
Okay.
This is where the system enforces business rules. For example, requiring 4 unique images and a 90% completeness score before a product can even be considered ready.
That level of enforced validation and consistency is It's just impossible to maintain manually or within a simplified commerce database.
And the workflow processes that surround that quality check are equally vital.
Right, the integrated workflows and collaboration capabilities, that's what moves you beyond passing around spreadsheets.
Exactly. You establish efficient, repeatable processes for data maintenance, translation routing, mandatory approval steps. This efficiency is what dramatically accelerates your time to market.
And what if you operate internationally?
Well, then the support for translation and localization is completely non-negotiable. A dedicated system automates multilingualism. It manages version control for translations across different regions.
Which is essential for scaling internationally without costly manual errors or inconsistencies that, damage local credibility.
And the moment that data is ready, you need to push it out reliably.
Which brings us to syndication.
Right, the specialized distribution capability.
Mhm.
This isn't just an export function. It's about generating tailored product feeds.
Getting data formatted correctly for, say, Amazon Seller Central is a totally different technical challenge than prepping a feed for a targeted Instagram shopping ad.
And the system has to handle that complex mapping.
And we can't talk about compelling product experiences without discussing integrated digital asset management.
Oh, absolutely not. This is the specialized management of every single media element, all your high-res photos, how-to videos, installation guides.
And they're all tied directly to the relevant product record. The system has to handle format transformations, generating web-optimized versions from a single master asset ready for instant use everywhere.
The final massive differentiator is the ability to handle structural complexity, product relationships, and hierarchies.
This is about mapping complex product structures and all that variant logic.
Exactly. Think about technical equipment where a base model needs 50 specific compatible accessories, or a fashion item that needs to relate back to a specific collection, a theme, a size matrix.
Managing that kind of relationship structure is, well, it's trivial for a dedicated system designed for depth, but it immediately breaks the back of a platform optimized only for checkout.
And that ability to model complexity is what truly turns product information management from, an operational cost center into a strategic sales tool.
It allows you to use data not just to describe a product, but to sell it contextually. Okay, let's unpack that strategic value a bit more, because the industry consensus now is that modern product information management systems are the essential foundation for comprehensive product experience management strategies.
Right. And it's product experience management that fully monetizes that data asset.
So define that. What is it really?
Product experience management is about optimizing the outcome, not just standardizing the input.
I like that.
The goal is ensuring product content is prepared, analyzed, and optimized in a highly targeted way for every channel and every target group.
Which means delivering personalized, relevant content that actually converts.
And the outcome here is measurable. When you master product experience management, you gain a crucial lever for improving customer satisfaction, reducing returns because people are better informed.
And most critically, boosting your conversion rate across all channels. That efficiency directly drives revenue.
This focus on efficiency and scalability is exactly why we built the OMN solution structure the way we did. It provides that complete content environment.
So our core OMN modules include leading systems for product information management and that integrated, robust digital asset management we've been talking about.
Critically, it also includes intelligent channel management to handle those sophisticated syndication demands and powerful workflow management.
We really emphasize workflow because automation is the only path to scalability.
Right. We're talking about content and marketing automation driven by a workflow engine that operates beyond system boundaries, making sure data moves seamlessly from creation to publication.
And we're seeing huge shifts in the industry now, driven by AI integration.
Yeah. To address that market need for efficiency boosters, we developed OMN add-ons focused on intelligent automation. Just think about the common pain points: image prep and text generation.
Absolutely. The amount of manual, trivial repetition in content creation is just staggering.
It is.
Solutions like AI imaging address this by automatically handling common tasks in image editing like background removal, cropping, color space adjustments, all at scale. That frees up so much valuable studio time.
And similarly, the immediate value of AI text and AI translate can't be overstated.
No.
When you integrate AI into the copywriting or translation process, the initial draft and localization stages are accelerated immensely. It ensures your content scales quickly and accurately across dozens of languages.
Then my favorite example of efficiency gain: AI tagging.
Oh, that's a big one.
For companies dealing with hundreds of thousands of images, manually tagging every single asset is a huge operational drag.
Using AI to automatically analyze and tag images saves massive amounts of time, and it drastically improves the searchability and usability of the whole digital asset management system.
These elements are all about allowing your human teams to focus on strategy and creativity, the high-value tasks, not repetitive administrative data entry.
Exactly.
Let's shift focus now to who this actually serves, because we need to make it clear that mastering product information is not just an e-commerce problem.
Not at all. A robust solution supports the entire journey. We see key use cases starting with efficient data onboarding, getting clean, standardized data from hundreds of suppliers.
It moves through the detailed enrichment of product content, managing all aspects of media and content production.
Ensuring seamless translation and localization for market readiness, enforcing stringent data quality controls, and finally, that crucial syndication of product content to all the different sales and marketing outlets.
And when you look at the breadth of teams that benefit, it really proves product information affects the whole organizational ecosystem.
Right. This is not just a tool for the digital commerce manager.
No, the benefits extend far upstream and downstream, unifying content efforts.
We see huge gains for the agency and graphic design teams, the people managing complex print catalog processes, the photography studio, product management.
And critically, providing self-service interfaces for suppliers who feed the raw data into the system in the first place.
And we often talk about complexity driving the need for this. Across which specific industries do we see this approach becoming absolutely necessary?
I think we see it across any industry dealing with massive volumes of data or highly configurable products.
We see major reliance in general retail, large mail order operations, the automotive sector, due to the extraordinary complexity of parts and vehicle configurations.
And large manufacturing companies trying to digitize product portfolios that might span decades.
So if we bring this back to the big picture for the listener, what's the core conclusion?
It's that product data is arguably the most valuable capital in modern digital commerce.
And giving that data the dedicated infrastructure it needs, separate from the transactional system, provides a clear, measurable competitive advantage.
Precisely. A dedicated product information management system is not a discretionary IT luxury.
It's the fundamental prerequisite for efficient multi-channel commerce. It's critical for ensuring compliance and regulatory security, and it's the only viable engine for producing compelling customer experiences at scale.
A well-implemented, integrated system makes the decisive difference in optimizing that internal flow of product data, reducing friction, accelerating time to market.
And externally, strengthening customer loyalty and ultimately increasing sales.
The proven success our OMN solution has had in optimizing product experience management for leading organizations, it just speaks volumes about the necessity of this strategic investment.
And that leads to a final, maybe provocative thought for you to mull over.
Okay.
The ultimate difference between digital market success and struggling with operational debt often comes down entirely to the quality and consistency of the data used every day by your sales, marketing, and service teams.
Discover how you can bridge the gap between transactional systems and rich strategic product content. Click the link in the show notes now to request a non-binding online demo of our OMN solution and see how we can immediately optimize your product experience management strategy.